Pagbabalitang tumpak at tama. Buhay Atenista, sa loob sa labas ng eskwela. Ating ibibida, lahat ng kwela. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Kawal ni Ignacio, Katipunero, sugod, todo sa kayon, dunong at tulog. Lipat na Blue Eagle, galing giting nagigil. Blue and white, one big fight. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan.
Meron? Ano nga ba ang meron? Paano nga bang mabuhay ng tapat sa meron? Don't you wish you can relive your philo classes? The terror teachers? The terrible oral exams? Or the even terrifying but liberating and life-changing aha moments? Lundagin mo, Beybeh! Here's your chance! Lundagin mo, Beybeh! Kasama ang mga pilosopong sina Jovi Miroy at Ron Capinding. Lundagin mo, Beybeh! Leaping upward, leaping forward. Lundagin mo, Beybeh! Leaping to greater heights, to greater wisdom, to greater magis. Lundag na, Ateneo!
Ayan, simula na siguro yan. Bilang natin narinig.
Okay, sige. Alright, simula na. Alright, magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Sir Joey, magandang hapon.
Magandang hapon. O, kamusta?
Kumusta? Yeah, nandito ako sa bahay ko ngayon kaya uwi ko lang mula sa trabaho. At ikaw, Sir Joey, nasa Makati ka ngayon, nasa Cavite?
Nasa Cavite.
Wow, so...
Bayan ng Cavite. Na probinsya.
Pero last week, nasa Europe ka, di ba?
Oo, ako ay nagbakasyon ng konti.
Okay. Bakasyon talaga, hindi siya some academic, doctoral, scholarly.
Bakasyon yun.
Okay. So, ngayon, so wala tayong session last week, no? At ako medyo...
dalawang linggo tayo na wala.
So, malamang miss na tayo ng mga nakikinig sa ating ilan. At ikaw rin miss na kita, Sir Jovi. Pero sasalubungin natin itong ating hindi pagkakaroon ng show ng medyo with a bang. At umisip tayo na isang paksa na malapit sa puso nating tatlo. Ako, tayong dalawa at yung ating panauhin ngayon. At yun din, pati yung panauhin natin ay malapit sa puso natin. At para mas mahabang ating mapag-uusapan ngayon, pakilala natin, una yung palabas muna, no? Ito ba nangyari sa akin? Yung palabas natin ngayon ay pinamagatan nating Pagtanda at Pinagkatandaan. Okay? So, ito po
dahil ba Hulyo na?
Hindi ko alam, ano ba kinalaman ng Hulyo?
Kalahati na ng taon.
So, because it's now the Ignatian month, we have decided to talk about Pagtanda at Pinagkatandaan.
O kasi si Ignacio laging matanda itsura niyan sa ano niya sa iconography.
But you see, totoo naman, Sir Jovi, no? It's actually the elephant in the room palagi, no? Maraming sa mga tao iniiwas ang usapan doon. Meron pang konting tactless daw o kaya parang meron tinatawag na ageist, parang racist pero sa age. Pero ngayon parang gusto nating harapin na aralin itong ating kalagayan ngayon. Aralin sa Lundagin mo, Beybeh. Di naman natin pag-aaralan to na parang academic at no? Itong pagtanda at pinagkatandaan. Alam niyo sa pagtanda kasi nakakatuklas tayo na meron na tayong mga kayang gawin kasabay ng mga hindi na kayang gawin. So, may mga lumilitaw at may mga nawawala, di ba? May lumilitaw na bilbil, may nawawalang buhok, ganun lahat. So, pinasya natin sa tulong na rin ng ating panauhin ngayon na tawagin tong lahat ng ito bilang wrinkles, no? May kasabay na wrinkles itong ating pagtanda. At
Ano ba ang wrinkle sa Pilipino?
kulubot, kulubot, no? Kulubot. So, ang pinaka tanong talaga sa atin ngayon, ano nga ba yung ating operating question? Paano nga ba harapin itong mga wrinkles ng pagtanda? With grace,
Tanda
with
ay may
uh,
wrinkles.
with grace and with
Pero nakita ko siya kanina, wala siyang wrinkles.
yes. Pero yun na nga, sabi ko nga, medyo metaphorical, figurative wrinkles naman to. Lahat ng kasabay ng pagtanda, wrinkles, mabuti man o tawagin na lang natin wrinkles, lahat ng ito. Yun ang gusto natin pag-usapan. Paano harapin, yakapin ang wrinkles na kasabay ng pagtanda. Sa ating episode na pinabagatang Pagtanda at Pinagkatandaan. Paliwanag ko lang yung pinagkatandaan. No? Yan yata ang pinakamalapit nating salin sa Filipino ng word na wisdom. Kasi diba, pag sinasabi ng mga matanda ka nga, wala ka naman pinagkatandaan. Parang I think they're referring to that, the maturity and wisdom. At ano. So, pagtanda at pinagkatandaan. So let's see, sa ating pag-uusap ngayon, naimbitahan namin ang aming isang malapit na kaibigan at siya rin ay luminary. May alumni kasi, no? Luminary. Both of our theater groups, Sir Jovi, Tangalang Ateneo, of course, of the Ateneo College. At well, alam ko dati, psych siya dati, no? Nung college siya. But syempre, ang dami na naming inaral. Ang dami nating inaral pagkatapos noon. I'll just read the introduction that was prepared for her. Our guest this afternoon has been with Ateneo for some 20 years. First with the high school, kasama ko siya dati doon. And then with the Loyola School's English department. And she was head of teacher formation. That meant guiding and mentoring new faculty in the department. So siya, sa kanya yung teacher formation ng English department. Currently on leave while completing her PhD in Education Science and Teacher Training at the University of Nottingham, Malaysia. Okay? Kapareho siguro ang
Yung
bigkas
kay Robin Hood.
Notting Hill at saka Nottingham. Pareho yung bigkas ng Notting doon. No? Kasi she's a good
Tanungin
old friend.
natin.
Siya ay ating malapit na kaibigan ni Sir Jovi at ng magkaiba sigurong dahilan at larangan.
Nanay of 22-year-old?
Yeah.
My gosh.
Yeah, pero yan ang alam ko. Yan alam ko. She has opted to be called, ako yung panganay ko, 23. Ano ka ba, sir? So, she has opted to be called nanay. Mamaya tanongin din natin siya, imbis na mommy or mama. At siyempre, ang tatay nila ay ang kanyang kabiyak na si Eboy, si Attorney Eboy, no? At ang kanilang mga supling ay yung kuya ay si Seb at yung 19-year-old na bunso ay si Max. Siya ay walang iba kundi ang ating kaibigang si Devi, Ignacio, Paez.
Nasa backstage lang kayo dati.
Oo nga.
Hello.
Magandang hapon. Hello. Magandang hapon.
Magandang hapon,
Devi.
22 years old na pala yung anak mo.
Yes.
Akala ko nasa grade school. Nakikita ko lang yung dati sa kotse mo.
Diba?
Yeah,
Time flies talaga.
It's one thing na malaman mo yung edad. Pag nakita mo rin, talagang binatang gentleman
nakikita ko lang yung sinusundo niya sa grade school.
Yes,
ano
yes.
nangyari?
Diba? Talaga.
Totoo yan.
Tumatanda na talaga tayo, mga kaibigan.
At si Seb, yung pangalan niyang 22 ay aking... Ay, hindi, si Max. Si
Manolo, ang aking bunso. Ang iyong inaanak.
Si Sebi ay... Sebi pa siya dati, hindi pa Seb, no? Nung baby pa, kaya may
At inaanak ko ba... tinuturing ko na inaanak ang mga anak niya.
Yes. Kasi kumpare ko si Eboy kay Danny at siyempre lagi kung sino yung kumpare at si Pauline yata ang siguro ang at dalawa lang sets kasi noon ng Ninong at Ninang. So parang piling-pili. So kunin ko na yung mga Paez. So yes, unang tanong, Devi. So ikaw ay nanay, no? Alam niyo po mga kaibigan, ang pagkakilala ko kay Devi noon, siyang nagko-correct sa akin dati ng mga mga naalala ko talaga, Devi. Gusto ilalaglag kita ng konti. Pag nagsasalita ako ng konting Ingles, tapos bigla pag may pahaging nakyutan siya, ulitin niya. Pag sabi ko, and we went there and everything. Natuwa siya sa and everything. Very typical of Filipino English speakers. Tapos ganyan. And then of course, I'm very thankful to her kasi siya rin ang nag-correct. Okay naman ako, vocabulary wise, pero sa bigkas, kasi gagawa kami ng English plays, pinaayos sa amin ni Dr. Ricky Abad ang aming mga English, kami ni Eboy noon. Pinaayos para lang mukhang maginhawa kasi mukhang hirap na hirap eh. So nakakuha ko ng tips sa kanya na bit ko pa rin hanggang ngayon. Tapos ngayon, Nanay ang pangalan, Nanay ang tawag sa'yo. Hindi ko yun ma-imagine with how she was.
Ayaw mo matawag na mommy.
Ayaw, parang hindi na bagay Nanay talaga, nanay.
No, ako the fact na you opted for the Tagalog, and alam ko na yung kwento niyan, no? Kasi nagsabi yung mga anak mo na may natutuhan sila sa grade school, and then
Sa Filipino class
sa
nila.
Filipino class nila,
Oo.
and then it wasn't too late naman to implement
Yes,
something.
yes,
But yun
yes.
na nga, ang tanong ko, ba't mo naman ginusto? Alam ko gusto ng mga anak mo, no? Ba't ikaw
Oo.
mismo?
At yun I suppose yun ang dahilan, yung dahil pinili nila na tawagin akong nanay.
Yeah, wow.
Dahil sa natutunan nila sa Filipino class, nag-umpisa sa aking anak na panganay na si Sebastian, na manghang-mangha sa kanyang Filipino teacher nung grade 2. Si
Wow.
Mr. Baswell, si Ginoong Baswell.
Oh, wow.
Umuwi siya one day. At like all households in Metro Manila, the chosen language is English.
Yes,
like many
yes.
households in here in Manila, in the metropolitan area. So umuwi siya one day, talagang may yung kulubot ang kanyang mukha. There is a Filipino word for mother. Sabi ko, yes. And that Filipino word is nanay. Yes, sabi ko. Mr. Baswell told us, that's good. Sabi, bakit hindi mo sinabi sa akin na may ganito? Why didn't you ever tell me? May I call you nanay from now on? So that was such a special moment for me. And so I said, yes, you may call me Nana. And akala ko hindi masusunod. I don't think it would stick. But he's 22 now. He still calls me Nanay. And it's such a big, and I think that's really special because he was the one who chose it. Tapos syempre, idol ni Manolo ang kanyang kuya, ni Max palagi. So sunod-sunod. So ever since.
Yeah.
So, pero
hindi yan ang topic natin, pero gusto ko lang sabihin sa mga manonood,
May tatanong ako kay Devi.
Oh.
Devi, hindi mo nilagay naging chair ka ng school forum.
Yeah, naalala ko dati, nababalitaan ko lang, di naman kasi ako Loyola Schools, na laging siya yung nag-host, nagpe-preside ng mga meetings ng mga faculty.
Tama. So, makulay na makulay na bahagi during the pandemic times. So,
pandemic pa, so talagang online. So mas maraming, halos lahat ng faculty ng LS, alam ang mukha mo. Di ba? Yun kasi faculty forum, di ba?
Na-realize ko na biglang may mga ngumingiti sa akin. Hello, Devi, ganyan na yun pala. Yun nga. Kasi may commentary ako sa aking lipstick, sa aking suot, amidst the 400 participants on Zoom.
Actually, yan yung background niya.
Yes, the famous background.
And so ngayon, hindi lang itong unang beses, dalawang beses yata, kung hindi man dalawang beses natin naging bisita si Devi sa palabas natin to, with this fascination of mine, particularly to her 180 degrees transformation from being the grammar police to being somebody na nagpapalaya sa pagsasalita, both English and Filipino. So iniimbitahan natin sila sa pag-usapan ng language, no? Na siguro gawin natin one of these days, siguro pagdating uli ng August. Pero ngayong Hulyo, nung iniimbita namin siya at tuwang-tuwa kami ni Sir Jovi sa kanyang pagpayag, tinanong namin siya kung anong gusto niyang pag-usapan. At sabi ko nga, elephant in the room. Parang yan din yung hindi natin pinag-uusapan. Suddenly, meron tayong bisita na yan ang gustong pag-usapan. Initially, before we came up with the title na Pagtanda at Pinagkatandaan, we were talking about dati mo pang sinasabi to kay Jovi, sabi mo, no, na ang topic ay feel of growing older, kung may ganun man. Sabi niya,
Mm,
loving as one grows older,
mm,
friendships, and
mm.
growing older and rediscovering purpose, ang
Mm.
lalalim. But
Yeah.
let's just, bakit? Bakit yun ang parang meron kang pagkiling, pag-usapan? Kami rin meron, no? Pero ikaw mismo,
Wala ka
Devi.
namang wrinkles.
Oo. Oh, wala, walang,
Siguro umpisahan ko, no, yung ano bang ibig sabihin ng wrinkles para sa atin.
yeah.
Kanina nung nag-share ako sa Facebook tungkol sa ating programa ngayong araw, may si Joseph, ang ating isa pang mabuting kaibigan, nag-comment siya na bakit may wrinkles ka na ba? Sabi ko, at sumagot naman ako, slight, meron. Tas, ang sagot naman niya, like a good friend na hindi kayang magsinungaling. Diba, wala pa naman, beauteous ka pa rin. Diba? So, in as much as I was very flattered at the comment, it also made me think, ini-equate ba natin ang wrinkles sa kapangitan? Diba? Ini-equate ba natin ang ating pagiging may hangganan sa isang pangit na
katotohanan, no?
Oo, isang pangit na katotohanan. Siguro I'm 52. I'm 52. And I'm still doing my PhD. And I still feel very much like the 21-year-old when I met Ron and Eboy and you, Jovi. Alala ko, pumunta tayo sa Ilocos para itanghal ang Romeo at Julieta at nasa bus tayo. At ikaw, Jovi, in your very authoritative voice na ayaw mong nag-iingay kami sa likod pero ang ingay-ingay namin sa bus. Naiintindihan ko na ngayon yan, yung mag-travel na gusto mo tahimik lang. Ayaw mo na masyadong maingay.
Yeah.
Pero with your friends na pinapatahimik mo kami, Jovi.
Baka may nagsabi sa akin patahimikin kayo.
Pwede. Kasi si Jovi matiisin yan. But kahit naman di mo aminin, Jovi, nakikita naman sa mukha mo na parang ano ba itong mga immature na to.
Palagay ko may nag-utos sa akin na gawin yun. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, napaisip ako and I think more so now because I'm on leave, I'm on study leave. And so I am not I'm not part of actively on campus. And I suppose not being with young students, not being with young faculty kind of makes you think, in isolation, things that matter, things that you miss. And then you hear of, remarkable people passing away, good friends whose loved ones have passed away. And napapaisip ka na you're in that part of your life. I'm more than midlife. Hindi na natin matatawag na midlife crisis because midlife, I'm 52, so that means I'm 104. I don't think I live till 104. That chronological, very concrete number of age, diba, leaves you wondering about how you will accept this mortality, which is inevitable. Diba? When I Googled growing old or looking older, ang mga lumabas, how to not look your age or how to take care that you don't look like you're old. Yung ganun palagi, even our products, the regimen that is prescribed or recommended to us is always parang in denial or in delay of this reality that we are growing older each day, that we have wrinkles, that we accept that one day we will not. There are many things, like kasi sinabi ni Ron kanina, that there are many things we cannot do anymore or cannot do as much.
Yeah, I knew Devi, liban sa theater, ay isang runner na tumatakbo sa ulan. At
yes, may ganon. Di ba yung pag umuulan, tatakbo ko sa ulan in all your dramatic moments thinking that, wow,
yeah, but
this is the moment. I'm all young and I don't care about, pero ngayon, tanong mo yan sa akin, halika, takbo tayo sa ulan.
Mag-isa ka. Mag-isa ka. Ewan ko sa'yo.
Baka ako sipunin. Ayoko manumonya.
Yeah, so-
Magkaka-content
yun
yan.
yan, di
So
ba?
ang title ng palabas namin, Devi, Lundagin mo, baby. Lundagin na natin. So ano nga ba
Mm.
dapat pala?
Mm.
Kung yun ang ating status quo, ang
Teka
mainstream na
muna,
attitude.
sino si Gerard Paez? Si Eboy ba yun?
Si Eboy, si Eboy.
Yes, si
Okay.
Merong
Eboy.
bumabati sa'yo.
Ay, may
May
bumati.
bumabati sa'yo sa ano,
Hindi ko
sa...
alam.
Oh, here we
This
go, sabi niya.
technology is too much. Okay.
Yeah.
Sige, Ron. So, sorry.
So yun na nga, yun ang babatiin ko si Eboy in a while, no? Pero kasi di pa ako nandun, wala pa ako dun sa um
Pero
yun
tama
nga,
yun,
so
Sir Ron.
kung lundagin natin na yung tanong, no? So ano nga ba? Kung ang mainstream na attitude o pagtanaw sa ano ay parang isang bagay na sana wag mangyari, na ano yung alternatibo? Alam ko yung alternatibo, no? Paano yun? Paano yun gawin?
I will be a hypocrite if I say that I welcome the wrinkles. Diba? I will be a hypocrite if I say
Look at me
I
pretending
like,
to be
diba?
high school, pretending to be Bogart in my
Diba? that I like having wrinkles. I will be a hypocrite if I say that I welcome the onset of wrinkles. I know I have wrinkles, and every day and I put on my moisturizer, I put on my sunblock, I color.
ano tawag?
I still color my hair. Sige, okay na. Sige,
Yeah.
I still color my hair.
Yeah.
And so does that mean dinideny ko yung part na yon na tumatanda ako? I'm not against aging. I am not against the concept of aging. I do not deny that I am growing older each day. Siguro lang yung paano ba matanggap na may wrinkles na kasama ang pagtanda? Siguro yung aging with grace, no? Yung aging with a sense of humor, aging with curiosity, di ba? Aging with a sense of daring pa rin na if there's a challenge that is presented to you like this, appearing in this program and talking about this topic, that you'll still grab that opportunity rather than cower at the face of, naku, baka wala akong masabi, or baka pangit yung masabi ko. Yung lundagin yung oportunidad na kasama ka pa rin ng bahagi ng mundo na umiikot at masigla, at, di ba? So, paano pa ang pagtanggap? Hindi ko rin alam na, kasi inisip ko, am I being contradictory also na because I keep a regimen, I still work out. I still wear clothes that I think do not age me, you know. Pero yung sabi ko sa inyo kahapon, pinapanood ko yung asawa ko na napakagaling sa kanyang run. Shout out to Eboy and to
Kuya Eboy.
Na tumakbo sila at nagbike na meron silang duathlon kahapon and like Ron said, I was a runner as part of the varsity team nung nasa college tayo. But I know, I'm not as fast, I'm not as sprightly, I'm no spring chicken anymore. Tapos to my horror, yung suot ko na shorts kahapon, ang haba.
And that is not the case. Sa runner, hindi ganun eh.
Puruntong, exactly. Puruntong shorts.
That's so tita na.
Yes. Di ba that term tita, napaka-tita naman yan. Do we say it with disdain or do we say it with respect? And if we say it with disdain, why? Diba? And I think that's the hardest part of aging, when we realize we're no longer relevant, we're no longer the cool kids, we don't have the spotlight on us anymore because the louder, faster, bolder kids have the spotlight and it's their time. And is it okay for us to just be in the background, being the support, being the sage, dignified, wise sources of wisdom? Okay na ba sa akin?
Pero grabe, tayong mga teachers, sabi nga nila, ang teaching, lalo na sa mga hindi grad school, no, yung mga mas bata, college, high school, basic education, yan daw yung fountain of youth talaga. Kasi lagi mong kaharap at nakakabata talaga siya. Kaya kumpara sa mga kabatch ko, pag nagkikita-kita kami, magkakaedad naman kami, somehow, mas tayo yung nakapanatili ng
Mm.
mas mahaba pa nung ating physical youthfulness, no?
Pero yun ang
Ah,
tanong ko, Sir Ron. Meron bang konting parang nakaligtaan mo, Debbie, dati dahil nga lagi mong kasama yung mga
Yeah,
bagets?
yes, yes,
Kaligtaan mo na
yes.
tumatanda ka, tapos ngayon parang
Yes,
nagulantang ka na lang na, oh my
yes.
God, I am
Oo.
52.
Yes, yes,
Ganun ba
yes, yes.
nangyari?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm taking my PhD now, and part of that, I'm on a 3-year program. So I'm not teaching. So yun, wala akong ganon, Ron.
wala kang fountain of youth na.
Everyday, oo, wala
Oo.
akong everyday audience of young people
Yeah.
who are not my age, but look up to me for the wisdom that I have, the expertise, the knowledge that I have. Wala akong ganon, di ba? So all the more I felt writing or research is such a lonely task, no? You're but at the same time, it's very rewarding kasi you're self-monitoring. Nandun ka na sa age na kaya mo nang
Yeah.
i-self-monitor yung mga
Yeah.
tasks mo, di ba?
Yeah.
So part of my program is staying at the University of Nottingham in Malaysia, talagang intensive research. And doon ko naramdaman yung matanda na ako kasi I would see all these pretty young things in the library, in the
Pretty young
cafeteria.
things.
And here I am, and they will really, hindi ko na mapagkaila ang aking age. They will really call me ma'am. Although I would be dressed in jeans and in a plain shirt, pero alam ko na alam nila at pinapaalam nila na matanda na ako. Kasi they treat me with deference. Even the library staff, hindi na, at dati ang ano ko noon, pag pumupunta ako sa Ateneo Library, ba't ka nandito? Pang faculty dito. Uy, salamat. Faculty po ako.
Natuwa ka pa. Yeah.
Hindi na. Wala nang
Wala nang may kakaila, no? Doon sa
yes.
Nottingham,
Yes. Yes.
yun
Yes.
na.
Yeah. So there. So I realize, am I also pushing it na am I consciously trying to not look my age by wearing jeans, by just wearing a plain shirt? Is it that kind of objective na kunyari because I want to feel comfortable? Pero hindi, kasi gusto ko pa rin mukha akong estudyante. Anong ibig sabihin na gusto ko pa rin mukha akong estudyante? Does it mean na gusto ko pa rin mukhang bata ako? But what's so bad about looking your age?
Yeah.
I think yun yung, especially for, I don't know if it's right to say especially for us women.
Yeah, ako naman, yung itsura, parang ibigay na natin yan sa lahat kung ano yung gusto niya, no? Ang maturity kasi, di ba, maraming usapin lalo na ngayon, no? Na parang in a way, sinadya rin natin na ito yung itsura na gusto natin, no? Halimbawa, Devi, at what point of your life ka nagpahaba ng buhok? Alam ko, wavy na maikling buhok ka talaga, di ba? And then, cool na cool yun, di ba? So, ito parang, at hindi naman sa tumanda ka, no? Kailan ka nagsabi, ay, teacher na ako? Kasi dati hindi eh. Parang short hair ka palagi
Boyish.
eh.
Wow, Ron, you're very astute. You
Yeah.
noticed that.
Yeah.
Yes, that was a decision.
Buong batok mo ay kitang-kita nung bata-bata ka. And that made you look so young. And your t-shirt really fits so well kasi talagang your neck and your head. But maganda itong itsura mo ngayon. But kailan yung transition na parang yan na yung look mo?
Tinanong talaga.
Oo, may ganun talaga.
Kasi
Pero
constantly
yes.
Constantly
But
yung itsura ni Devi. Kahit bagong gupit siya, maikli pa rin.
Really,
Yeah.
thanks for observing that. And that was really a conscious decision on my part to grow my hair because I felt like I was at that age when long hair suited me more. It suited my age more. Parang, yes, the short hair era was a younger Devi, I think.
So exactly. So yun ang sinasabi ko. So hindi rin siya pag-deny ng age. I'm trying to understand this whole, sabi ko nga, I'd like to keep, gusto kong sabing bata pa ako, but in terms of, yun nga, I'm still able to wonder yung mag wide-eyed, yung to
Yeah.
change. These are
Yeah.
associated with youthfulness eh. Kasi palagay ko yung lagi ko nagsabing matanda na ako as an excuse to do growth mindset o kung ano man is
Oo.
yun yung mas nababansot sa palagay ko, no. So
Oo,
I'd like to
oo,
keep that
oo,
forever. I'd
oo.
like to keep that forever,
Oo,
yung
oo,
welcoming new
oo.
things, affording to change and be
Oo.
proven wrong.
Right,
Kasi
right,
so
right.
parang ganun. But at the same time, parang hiwalay yung looks, no? Yung looks is just my way of
Oo.
halimbawa may nagtatanong sa akin, and this is not about me, no? Nakakatawa lang. Sabi, papa ko halimbawa, mama ko, ba't ka nagpakalbo ron? Sabi ko, alam ko mas pogi naman yung hindi kalbo. Sabi ko, pero may iilan lang na binabagayan ng kalbo. At ilan
Might
ako
as well while I can.
Oo, so gawin ko na. So iba kasi hindi kaya eh, parang ganun.
Pero
So
di
ibig
ba
ko lang,
Ron, ang kalbo, yung matanda?
hindi eh. Kumbaga
Kasi
kalbo is
parang
common.
dinay nila na nakakalbo na nga sila, so might as well all
Might
the
as well,
way.
oo.
Nako, baka maraming naaano ngayon,
Pero anyway,
natitrigger.
ibig ko lang sabihin, pero sabihin ko,
Pero
kaya nga
si
sabi ko,
Ron,
gusto kong
hindi tayo,
ihiwalay
wala pa rin
yung
siyang
looks.
bigote.
Oo, hindi talaga ako mabuhok sa mukha eh. Wala eh. 2 weeks yan. Yan ganyan. But anyway, parang kung sinasabi ko kanina, inihiwalay ko nga yung sa looks. Kasi looks is, lalo na mga theater people tayo, ang sarap din talaga mag-invento ng bagong itsura, not to deny or just to celebrate the fact that
Right,
I can look like this, I can look like this, and
right,
I'm
right,
comfortable. That's not
Pero
right.
because I'm
ang ano
denying
ko
my...
kay Devi, pero parang meron ding, pwede ding tanungin kay Ron, yung, are you conscious of the way you look or are you conscious of your health?
Ah, ah.
Were you always like conscious of your health? When
Mauna na ako para mapag-isipan ni Devi yung sagot niya because I can afford to be less right about the answer. Kasi siya wala eh. Ako lagi ako nandito sa show. Ikaw, si Devi. Ako, honestly, looks mo. Fitness muna bago health. Fitness muna. Oh, looks.
Oh!
Yeah. Oh, hindi. Parang yun ang
Pareho lang
intention
yun.
mo. Intention mo. Kapag may nagsabi sa yung hindi ka na ganyan, hindi ka na pogi. Ganun.
kasi naman
But,
may itsura ka nung bata ka, di ba?
oo, lahat naman tayo, no? Pero ibig ko lang sabihin, when hindi
Ang
ako
lungkot naman noon na may itsura ka lang nung bata ka, di ba?
hindi, may itsura
Parang
kang
dapat,
yeah, but at the same time ako naman naghanap ako. Lalo na yung pagbawas ng timbang, yung ganyan.
oo.
So sa akin lahat hindi masyado yung mukha kang bata, mukha kang nakatatanda, hindi ganoon. Every time I mind my looks, it's because of the looks, no? Excuse ko na lang yung yung health
Si
na rin.
Eboy ba, yung kanyang pagiging sporty, is that for the looks or for health? Or
For
meron siyang
health, my husband,
Ah,
yeah,
yan.
for health. Right,
Before you
right,
proceed,
right.
Devi,
Yeah,
yan
yeah.
pa si Eboy. Siguro kung kilala ko si Devi, mas kilala ko si Eboy. Ay nako, si Eboy, kung pwede ko lang ikwento talaga rito, lahat yata alam na alam niyang gawin, lahat ng Dionysian traits ay kaya niya nung college dyan. At suddenly, siya ang pinaka ano ngayon, mabusisi sa kanyang kalusugan, no? But nakita ko yan, siya yatang kilala ko siya noong college, no? Kung gaano siya liberal.
It was a conscious decision as parents, as husband and wife, to be more mindful of our health. Na dahil matanda na din ang aming mga anak at gusto naming bisitahin sila. Ang panganay ko, si Seb, as you know, is studying in Japan. He'll be graduating soon. Yung aking bunso nasa Vancouver. At nakakapagod mag-travel, di ba? Yung lakad, yung flight, yung lipad, oo, yung pag-pack ng mga gamit, ganyan. We made a conscious decision. We make a conscious decision every day because we still like to travel. We still like to explore the world. Kasi yun ang aming family motto, ang laki ng mundo. Kailangan makita ang mundo dahil ang laki ng mundo. There's so many great adventures that await if you have the courage and the stamina and the strength to go out there and see what's out there. So yun ang ano. So yung tanong ni Jovi, conscious ba ako sa looks at saka sa health?
Yung si Eboy din daw, yung kung what is the conscious.
May
Oo, conscious
nagtatanong
ako.
dito kung meron ka na daw boyfriend.
Yeah, may nagtatanong, ang ganda naman ng guest nyo, may boyfriend na ba siya? Tanong na isang ng Gerard Paez ang naka...
And I think that's also one way of pagtanggap ng wrinkles na meron kang kasama sa buhay. I think it's all about also making the meaningful connections at this point in our lives.
Yeah.
Have we made meaningful connections? And
Ano po yun? Ano po yun, nanay? Devi? Ano ang ibig sabihin ng meaningful connection?
Meaningful connections, yung being around people who are uplifting,
Yeah.
who right now I'm more keen on being in the company of people who masarap kakwentuhan.
Yeah.
Masarap kasama kumain. Masarap makipaghalakhakan. Masarap makipag-inuman. Yung you spend the night and I'm blessed being in such a community. Shout out to yung mga kapitbahay kong nanonood or nakikinig sa amin ngayon. Meron kaming mga kapitbahay friends, tawag namin sa sarili namin F4, the Fabulous Ferndale. Ay naku, nasabi ko yung aking community, sorry. Data privacy, sorry.
Yeah, but
meaningful connections, yung I'm so keen on establishing, nurturing friendships that you're comfortable being yourself. Yung hindi kayo nagsisindakan, hindi kayo nagyayabangan, di ba? Yung nagkukwentuhan kayo about life, about challenges of being a parent, challenges of being a professional, challenges of being a daughter with aging parents, or a son of aging parents, or a sibling to aging siblings. Yung mga ganyan, yung mga di na kayo nagpapasiklaban sa kung magkano yung ganito or saan kayo pumunta or hindi na ganon. It's really about
tama,
how to
nakaka-relate
live.
ako sa sinasabi mo, Devi. Lalo na ako ay extrovert, Sir Jovi. So, dati, I want to please everyone. Umiiyak pa ako pag may doon sa play ko, merong hindi may gusto, naiiyak ako. Sabi ni Ricky, piliin mo na lang ngayon sino paniniwalaan mo. So, tapos habang tumatanda ka, ito na lang. Ito, okay na to. Okay na to. And hindi yun settling for less. But suddenly, ba't di ko pa naisip to nung bata pa ako, no? Like to please everyone. Mas yung safe space, yung...
Right.
Parang kailangan mo yun kung saan pwede kang
And at the same time, I know to be also active with nurturing friendships that you've had for a long time.
Yes.
Like you, Ron, like you, Jovi, like Joseph, and all these people wonderful people from Tanghalang Ateneo, people who've seen you while you were awkward and insecure and
pretending,
and out of sorts, di ba? And pretending, right? And lately, I've gotten in great connections with my high school friends, with my kumares. And I'm so lucky to have these circles, special circles where you can choose to just hingahan. Yung wala nang care for anong estado mo, anong title lang meron ka, natapos mo na ba tong chapter na to? Sorry. like in the academic community. Wala nang tanungan kung anong conference ang pinuntahan mo.
In other words, pero mahalaga yun, parang sinasabi mo, Devi, na pwede naman tumanda, tapos yung sinasabi ni Ron na pinagkatandaan, mahalaga dun yung companions.
Yes.
Kung sino yung kasama mo dun sa... inevitable naman talaga yun.
Yes. I think ang laking biyaya nun sa pagtanda at sa pagtanggap ng ating pagtanda, meron kang mga kasama, di ba? Na on the one hand, nakakalimutan mo na tumatanda ka. On the other hand, you are so acutely aware that time is passing, that you are aging, but then it's all right. Di ba? Because it's such a full life. Yes, may kasama ka. And it's such a full life. So, I'm at that age also where I am learning to let go of my sons, that I know I am not the active fixture in their lives, that I know.
But I have a daughter. Mahirap yun sa daughter.
Yun, hindi ko alam, Ron. Hindi ko alam kung ano ang sanang paano ang dynamics ng daughter. So, pero yun,
Malapit tayong pelikula na Father of the Bride, di ba? At di pa ang babata pa natin noon, naiiyak na tayo and we can empathize with the
right,
pero ngayon
right,
that
right.
you're really there now, no? Pero
Yung,
sige,
sige.
oh yes. Sige, David, tumbukin natin yung mga tanong natin na before we came up with this episode, no? Loving as one grows older.
Yeah, yeah,
How is that? How is that? Anong
yeah.
kaibahan?
One thing I've learned from being married for 24 years, next, I've been married for 24 years, is that you're not always right. Hindi pala ako tama palagi. Hindi pala dapat ako yung nasusunod palagi. Hindi pala ako yung may last say.
Ang swerte naman ni Eboy.
Maswerte rin ako sa kanya.
Oh, I have the same insight. Parang I'd go as far as overrated ang maging tama.
Yes.
Tama. Yung totoo, I'm not again dito yung misinformation. Yung tama, yung gusto mo ikaw mapatunayan mo sa argument, ako yung tama.
Yeah. Right.
Pero kasi di ba merong kasabihan, happy wife.
Happy wife, happy life. Oh, yeah. But
And
pero
yung
nakakatuwa
model
yun. But I think ang nakaisip nung magsabi nun, ginawa muna niya bago niya prescribe. Kasi if you prescribe it like that and you just subscribe to it, na parang kala mo payo siya, hindi, you'll realize kasi na later
Pero
on,
I feel medyo there's a part of me that's a little bit that I don't agree with that, or a little bit not offended, but a little bit pensive about that adage na happy wife, happy life. Kasi there's a tendency to just bury everything down just so if the wife is happy, then all is well. And what if it isn't, di ba? What if it's just ignoring or not, or taking each other for granted? As long as masaya si wifey, okay na. Pero ikaw, masaya ka ba? Yung marriage is always such a dialogue, di ba? It's always such a compromise. I will say that now. It's settling. It's realizing na my needs will not always have to come first. And a great deal of empathy na what if I put myself in his shoes na gusto lang niya tumahimik. Ayaw niyang makinig sa
talak.
Because he also had a full day, because he also had a migraine-inducing set of meetings. At ito ako, magkukwento ako, alam mo ba, sa department kanina,
Ano nangyari?
Yeah, Devi,
wala.
pero parang ipagdarasal mo na lang na ganun din siya. But while you're doing it, wala ka rin hinihintay na kapalit. What I mean is, di ba? So, kunyari, happy wife, happy life, I agree with you, no? Na parang may gusto kang kitain eh. Wala. When you just love and make the person happy, and walang hinihintay na kapalit. I want you to be happy. Parang gano'n.
Yes.
So, kung may hinihintay na gano'n, and then, so sana gano'n din siya. But sometimes, the other person couldn't. Sometimes she can, and she can overtake your efforts. Gano'n lang yung dynamics. Pero hindi, just going back to what you said, Devi, na mas makikinig, it's not about you. Yung habang
it's not about you, yeah. Especially with also like old friends, yung mga old friends mo coming to you for advice. Are they really coming to you for advice, o gusto lang ba nila na makinig ka sa kanila?
I agree with you. Yung mga lumalapit sa akin, binibigay ko sa kanila, ayaw nilang marinig.
Oo, pero yun nga eh. Pero gusto ba nila yon na magbigay ka ng harsh truth, o gusto lang ba nila na may nakikinig sa kanila? Parang loving in that sense of knowing the restraint of giving advice, or just being the friend who will listen, diba?
Yeah.
And not molding them into the kind of friend or person you want them to be. Natututunan ko yan ngayon, yung
So,
having
nasa friendship ka naman ngayon, no?
Nasa friendship naman ako ngayon.
Oo nga,
Iba-ibang landas, iba-iba kaming landas ng high school friends ko. Hello mga kumares, hindi ako maglaladlad.
Devi, naalala mo na medyo bata tayo,
Oh.
lagi tayong seeking each other's approval. Tama ba na itong
Yes.
ligawan ko? Ba't yan ang niligawan mo?
Yes. O
Dapat
ba't mo
yan
ginawa yan?
ba't
Di
mo
ba?
ginawa
Mga
yan?
ganon, di
So,
ba? Oo.
maraming ganon. Among your friends, no, akala mo, yung friendship is, dahil maganda naman intention mo, is really shaping that other person to be the
Yes, di
best that
ba?
he could be sa pananaw mo. So ano
Oo.
na yung friendship kayo ngayon tumatanda na?
Ngayon is, I've learned that, and I've learned it from my son, from Manolo, na the younger generation, no, they're very keen on allowing you to be who you want to be. But I'm
Yeah.
not going to,
Yeah.
yung hindi sila, well, I get that from my son, na hindi sila nag-i-impose ng kanilang mga standards and values and morals, and they know when to step back and just be the friend who will listen. So on a number of occasions, I tell him na, nako, si tita ganito, 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 ganito. Anong sasabihin ko? Ano nga? And then he will just say, why do you have to say anything? Why do you have to say anything? Maybe she just wants you to listen to her. Maybe she just wants somebody there who will not judge and who will just be there, be present in her life right now. Pero kasi baka mali yung gawin niya, ganyan, ganyan, ganyan.
Oh, don't I owe it to her or to him?
Pag hindi ko sabihin to,
bring
baka
to
mas
your
lalo
attention?
lumala, ganyan, ganyan. It's not on you, gaganon siya. That's not on you. Yung wow, so that realization also that the young can also be wise, that the young can also give you good advice, that the young can also put you in your place and say, you're doing too much, or you're meddling, or you're not
Yeah.
listening enough.
Ako,
Yun,
I seek that for my kids.
oo.
Kasi kahit na siguro isa na ako sa relatively, kala ko ako na yung liberal at medyo progresibo mag-isip. Ang dami ko rin, dad, you don't say that, you don't say that. So, so,
Yeah.
suddenly,
The way that they are very
Nanay
accepting.
Devi, maraming bumabati sa'yo.
talaga, di ko,
Tingnan mo, Sir Ron.
yeah, pero,
Hindi ko nakikita kasi
ginagamit mo yung mismong device na pwede mo po. Ako may hiwalay na device ako, I can check that, no?
anong
Nakakatawa si
sinasabi
Devi.
nila, hello po sa inyong lahat.
Yeah. Saan ba? Ako rin. Ako naman.
So yun, loving at our age also means giving the spotlight to someone else or trusting in the other's good sense na all the answers, they don't come from me. Yung realizing that even as I am the age I am now, or the experiences I have now, like Jon Snow in
Games of
I know
Thrones.
nothing. I really know nothing. I know nothing. And I think that's also one of the secrets to accepting the wrinkles. To accept that, life is an ongoing learning process. that life will still surprise you, that you still have the capacity to learn and unlearn, diba? Habits and things that don't make sense anymore or should have no place in your life. I've taken Ron and Jovi, I've taken so much care in whittling away yung mga alam kong nakakabigat lang ng puso ko or yung mga nega sa buhay. So,
How do you do that?
Step away na lang. Step away.
Talaga. Yeah, there's no other way, no?
Step away.
Step away.
Devi, sa Malaysia ba, you're by yourself?
Yes. So that was also part of this why I was interested in this topic. Yung I think everybody needs that experience of being by themselves. I was there for my initial. I go back and forth kasi for my student visa, my international student visa requirements. So the longest that I was there by myself was a month by myself. And I know many of our colleagues in the Loyola schools and in the Ateneo community, in the academe, maraming ganyan, yung talagang mag-isa sila, kinakausap ko yung sarili ko habang nagme-makeup ako. Ba't ka nagme-makeup? Wala ka namang kilala dito. Bakit ba? Gusto kong maging maganda. O okay na yan. Nung na-realize ko yun na kinakausap ko ang sarili ko. And I like that. I'm enjoying my own company. Isa sa mga kailangan kong matutunan yung na natutunan ko rin yung eating by yourself and eating with pleasure by yourself. yung hindi mo
That's an oxymoron.
Yes, exactly, because eating is such a social thing,
social
di ba? Di ba? Eating is such a celebration, and how do you do that by yourself?
and take pleasure.
And taking pleasure in what you're eating, di ba?
So
Yun.
you learned that how? Can you articulate how you learned it?
Well, ako naman kasi mahilig naman talaga kasi ako kumain. So,
And talk to yourself, ganon.
and talk to myself.
Anyway, ma'am, pa-shoutout naman po, sabi ni Butch Marasigan.
Hello, Butch. Siya po yung naging partner ni Eboy
Sa
kahapon sa
Duathlete,
kanilang
sa Duathlon.
duathlon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Si Michael
Yan, si
Carlos
Champion
Abisamistan. Michael Carlos Abisamistan, artistahin daw boyfriend ni ma'am. So, feeling ko may mga loyalties to kay Eboy. Michael Carlos Abisamistan, Gerard po, hindi Gerald. so hinijack na nila itong chat group. So yun na sila.
Maraming fans ang aking asawa.
Yeah. So yung
Alam mo bago si Sir Ron, si St. Ignatius ganyan din, 'di ba? Matanda na siya tapos bumalik siya sa pag-aaral.
Oo, love na love. Kaya love ko si St. Ignatius kasi, di ba, he didn't mark his days with his age, with his chronological age, but with what he was able to discover about himself with the world. Di ba? Yung pagiging contemplative in action niya, yun ang gustong-gusto ko about St. Ignatius, that he did not deny the messiness and the complexity of the world, but he discovered himself and how he can be still and centered even as ang daming kaguluhang nagaganap. I have yet to achieve that.
Yung pangatlo, no, yung, almost feeling ko nga may lesson plan ka sa mga sagot na mo ngayon, Devi, kasi you're leading to the third question, no? What about growing old and rediscovering purpose?
Yeah.
So we've talked about love, we've talked about friendship, you're rediscovering purpose. How do you even have
what
something
about
like that at this
sex?
age?
Are you
What
rediscovering?
about sex? Can we talk about that in this program?
Maybe clinically.
We don't have to.
Ikaw,
So what else are you
Joey,
rediscovering? What else are you discovering, Sir Ron?
Rediscovering purpose, no?
Purpose.
Rediscovering purpose. Diba in psychology, diba in Erickson's scale, yung when you're this age, it's the generative purpose na yung how you can be of service to others, diba? Yung finding your purpose through the service you can contribute to the bigger world, diba? And I am fortunate that my research area is in teacher development, is in teacher training, is exploring how we can pursue better pedagogy, more effective pedagogy during these messy, complex times. Yun. So, purpose ko ngayon, I have to apply more rigor. Hindi lang ako pwedeng song and dance in the way that I train teachers. I am part of the ASEL, the Ateneo Center for English Language Teaching. Oh, may plugging yan. At marami kaming YouTube episodes on teaching better, how to teach English better. But I've come to that decision that I have to bite the bullet and take my PhD so that I can apply more rigor in how I will help future generations of teachers for nation building. Wow!
Yeah, parang ibinasa ng mission
parang Sir Ron, I think in yung mga reincarnation ni Devi na nag-fly na from the nest yung children niya. Tapos then she went to Malaysia. Parang hindi siya tumatanda, parang siyang pinapanganak ulit.
Yeah.
Parang nagiging bata siya ulit, pero hindi na isip bata.
Hindi naisip bata, sana hindi naisip bata. I think that's also one of, my boys have always been central in my decisions. They were central in my being a teacher. I thought because I wanted my future teachers for my boys to be good teachers, I went into teaching because I wanted to touch the future teachers, future professionals, future employers of my boys. And now I decided to take my PhD because I want them to see that, even at this age, it's never too late to be better at your be better at your skills or your expertise, your areas of expertise. So in a way, yun.
It's a 5:53. We're about to end. Pero yung nakikita ko sa ibang napapanood ko YouTube o TikTok, di ko na alam kung ano, no. Usually, may topic doon na sa kanilang katandaan o sa kanilang deathbed, di naman tayo nasa deathbed, no. Ano yung mga maipapayo ng mga nakatatanda sa mga nakababata? So can we take that role? Tayo yung matatanda. What would we want to tell the younger ones? Take it slow, smell the flowers. Di ko alam eh. Ano bang, or maybe
By
whatever
the
it
girls,
is.
settle down.
Whatever it is. Because ang ibig ko lang sabihin na everyone's
You
going
can
to grow
marry.
old. Baka mamaya may mapagkamalan silang
Dati
major na hindi
napagalitan
naman
ako ni
pala
Father
major.
Sergio, sabi niya.
Naalala mo, Devi, nung bata
Matanda kasi.
tayo, meron pa tayong mga tampu-tampuan at away-away, tapos pag-graduate natin ng college, ay, ang late lang pala. No?
Oo.
Sentro ng buhay natin yung away na yun. Ano ba yun? So I don't know. Ano ba ang...
Nag-aaway-aaway kayo dati?
Hindi, yung away college. Yung mga ganon.
Bickering, ganyan.
Bickering,
Tampuhan, ganyan.
Tapos bigla, hindi naman kami nagbate. Nagsabi lang kami,
Oo.
Nag-away ng ganon. So,
feeling ko naman talaga, hindi pa ako ganun katanda. Like, we walk with giants in Ateneo, diba? Yung mga giants.
yeah. Ako rin.
Pagsi turned 96. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's
Matanda.
diba? That's a lifetime of experience and knowledge and wisdom.
So kung
right there.
aabot ako doon, naku, baby pa ako.
Diba? Baby pa tayo compared to Mr. Pagsi. But I do not deign to have such wisdom. But I think having lived the life I have, I think the best advice I can give to younger people is just to be with people who are life-giving, who don't suck the energy out of you. It really means a lot if you are with people who cheer you on, who make you feel comfortable in your own skin, diba? Who allow you to be who you want to be without diminishing your dreams and your goals, without belittling why you want to do these things. Diba? Who will cheer you on? Find your cheering squad.
Ang ganda naman nun, Devi. Kasi there could be a lot of answers to that question I posed, no? Pero that you chose to give that as an answer. Kakayak naman yun. May nakakayak, I mean, serendipitously or fortuitously, ang ganda ng mga English ko, no, Devi, no? Somehow, medyo ganun nangyari sa akin, no? Napalibutan. Pero hindi ko nga sinasadya. So yung iba na who's feeling like they're in a rut or miserable, just surround yourself with people who would affirm you. Not blindly,
support,
no, but will support you.
Not
no?
blindly, yes, not blindly.
But yun, di sinasadya, medyo ganun. Medyo in a way, swerte rin ako na natsambahan ko yung mga ganong circles. Kasi na Devi, habang tumatanda ako, pagdating sa teaching, itong mga subject area sa Filipino, yung neighbors din, yung mga high school classmates na we keep in touch. So, because you have those, dapat meron kang mga ganon. That I would reiterate to the young, no, yung sinabi ni Devi.
Who will push you, di ba? Who will make you see, kaya mo pa.
Just when you're naduduwag ka, ganyan. Yeah. And they mean well, hindi ka naman nila ilalagay sa kapahamakan, no? But,
para sa akin si ano yun, Doc Isabel Martin, who I will call my mentor and tormentor.
Sabay. Yeah.
Pareho kayong married to lawyers.
Yes.
Siya naman judgmental.
Ala, sinabi mo.
So,
So yan, from friends who will cheer you on to mentors who will have your best interests. Kaya mo to, gawin mo to kasi magaling ka sa ganito.
Exactly. While you're saying all those things, nag-scan talaga ako and these people. So, and what should they not do kung meron man? That's what they should do, right?
This I got from my husband, from Eboy, for my most beloved Eboy. Don't second guess yourself. Pag ginawa mo na, gawin, go big or go home, di ba? Don't second guess. Wag mo nang i-ano na sana pala hindi, sana pala kung wag na, andiyan na yan eh, di ba?
Sige pa nga, Devi. I got it, pero I want to make sure I get it, no? What you're saying. What do you mean?
Don't second guess yourself na if you've come to a crossroads and you've decided on something, you pursue it, right? And you look over your shoulder and say, kasi dapat hindi ganito eh. Kasi dapat, yung mga dapat kasi
Yeah.
hindi. Wag na. Kasi it's gonna mess you up, right?
Describe,
So,
expound on, it's because, alam ko na, naiintindihan ko na, no? Kasi pag ginawa mo yun, it's gonna mess you up. What is gonna mess you up? Anong mangyayari sa'yo?
yung second guessing yung doubting yourself, doubting the decision you've made, doubting the road you've taken. But you know, if there's something that's not right, maano mo naman yan eh, 'di ba? By your gut, by your
conscience.
intuition, 'di ba, na something's not right. Pero when is it fear or insecurity, and when is it really ayokong gawin to? So you gotta listen to yourself also. Pero if you know that this is the path you need to take, don't second guess yourself.
Because if you do, you're going to mess yourself up. And what is that?
Yes,
How does that look like?
Kasi ang hirap na nga ng tatahakin mo, guguluhin mo pa yung isip mo with all these doubts and all these nagging insecurities. Just go.
The
Follow
least
it
you
through.
can be is
Follow
be brave.
It. Yes, be brave. Follow it through. Follow
Ganda.
through.
Ganda, Devi, we should talk beyond Lundagin mo, Beybeh, no? More of.
Well, nandito lang naman ako, #kaladkarin.
Well, nakukuha ko rin naman yun kay Jovi, kasi si Jovi, sa lahat ng listen to me ko, siya naman, I wanna listen. But you see, I always attribute to Devi my understanding of alam ni Jovi, si Devi, ang first time kong nakitang ganyan, na parang really listening to you, and you sense that she's really interested, not pretending to listen, fondly wanting to know about you. Yung look na
thanks,
gano'n.
Ron.
Yeah, I remember. College pa tayo niyan. When you look and listen, yung tingin mo talaga is like, wala akong iniisip. Lahat ng sinasabi mo lang, wala. I'm not judging you. I'm not preparing my answer. It's just, so yun.
Salamat.
Yeah. Thank you, Devi.
Superpower ko yan.
Yeah.
Gusto kong nakikinig.
Yeah, and then si Jovi eventually was talking to me about the listening ministry that he is involved in. Sabi ko, that's wonderful. No, I remember my experience of a listener was really empowering and inspiring. Parang gano'n. Yan. So, yun.
Maraming salamat, mga friends.
Yes. Ulitin natin.
Meron na tayong pwedeng mahatak. Pag gusto lang natin makinig.
Sige, sa buwan ng wika, sa buwan ng mga wika, nandito po ako, pagbalikan po natin yung nanay. #bakit nanay.
Bakit nanay? Yeah. Bakit nanay?
Ayan na, kinumit ko na on air.
Yes. At 4 o 5 Lunes naman yan sa Agosto. So, ano ba naman yung may 3 Devi ka doon sa 5 yan. palagi ikaw palang guest namin.
Sasawa na ang mga
sabi niya dati, isasama niya si Eboy.
Ay, pwede.
Paano ba yun? Ano bang, kasi nakakausap ko na madalas ng solo si Eboy, na madalas ng solo si Devi. Tapos pagkasama sila, yung isang madaldal, yung isa hindi madaldal. Pero yung dalawa, yeah.
Pwede naman.
Two of the people I love the most, no? Yeah, I can say that. You know that, no? But yun na nga. So I thank you for imparting what you, lalo ka pa napapamahal sa amin, Devi. Kahit nakala namin nasa rurok na kami ng paghanga at pagmamahal sa'yo. Thank you, and salamat din sa paksang to ng pagtanda at pinagkatandaan. Ang dahil palang pwedeng pag-isipan pa pagkatapos ng palabas na ito. Buti sinimulan natin, no?
Yes.
So,
maraming salamat din.
So,
I really enjoyed our conversation.
Yung pagtanda, baka talagang ang pagdiriwang doon ay yung pinagkatandaan, no?
Yes, tama.
So, yun yung sarap nun, no? Na may pinagkatandaan ka.
Yes.
So, kahit na nagmumukha kang bata, kunyari, ginagawa mo yun ng may pinagkatandaan. Hindi lang ba sa pabaya na may nililin lang mo sarili mo. So, I think sabay yan, no? Matandaan, pinagkatandaan. And thus, pag sinasabi ng mga lolo natin, matanda na, wala naman pinagkatandaan, I think we get it, no? Sana sabay pareho yun. So, at salamat sa pagdudulot ng maraming pinagkatandaan or wisdom ngayon, Devi. At ganyan din, Sir Jovi. So, patatapos ako ng show na ito na may ngiti sa labi at diretso sa dinner at nakakausapin ko yung aking pamilya mamaya at pag-usapan namin ulit itong pinag-uusapan natin.
Maraming salamat.
Maraming salamat.
Sa ulitin.
Sa uliting marami pa. Okay, so ito naman po sa mga tagapakinig, maraming salamat po sa inyo pakikiisa sa amin, sa aming palatuntunan ngayon. Sa susunod na Lunes, Lundagin mo, Beybeh, sa Radyo Katipunan. Salamat po.
Meron? Ano nga ba ang meron? Paano nga bang mabuhay ng tapat sa meron? Don't you wish you can relive your philo classes? The terror teachers? The terrible oral exams? Or the even terrifying but liberating and life-changing aha moments? Lundagin mo, Beybeh! Here's your chance! Lundagin mo, Beybeh! Kasama ang mga pilosopong sina Jovi Miroy at Ron Capinding. Lundagin mo, Beybeh! Leaping upward, leaping forward. Lundagin mo, Beybeh! Leaping to greater heights, to greater wisdom, to greater magis. Lundag na, Ateneo!